What if dinosaurs never went extinct? 66 million years ago, a cataclysmic asteroid struck Earth, ending the reign of the dinosaurs. In an instant of geological time, the rulers of the Mesozoic were gone, replaced by the rise of mammals that eventually gave birth to humanity. But what if that asteroid had missed? What if dinosaurs had never gone extinct? The answer opens up a fascinating alternate reality where life on Earth might look nothing like the world we know today. First, let us imagine the immediate consequences. Without the asteroid impact, dinosaurs would have continued to dominate Earth's ecosystems. The mass extinction wiped out roughly 75% of all species, clearing the way for mammals to thrive. Without that reset, mammals might have remained small, nocturnal creatures hiding from giant predators. Humanity itself might never have evolved. Our very existence depended on the disappearance of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were incredibly diverse. They were not just massive predators like Tyrannosaurus rex or colossal herbivores like Brachiosaurus. They included small, agile hunters, armored, tank-like species, and even early feathered creatures that resemble modern birds. If they had survived, this diversity would likely have continued to expand. Over millions of years, dinosaurs might have evolved into even more specialized and intelligent forms. One possibility is that dinosaurs could have developed higher levels of intelligence. Some paleontologists point to Troodon, a small, bird-like dinosaur with a relatively large brain compared to its body size. If creatures like Troodon had survived and evolved, they might have become the humanoids of the dinosaur world tool users, builders, maybe even a civilization as advanced as ours, but reptilian in form. It is possible that Earth could have become a planet ruled not by humans, but by thinking dinosaurs. The ecosystems of a dinosaur-dominated Earth would also look dramatically different. Gigantic sauropods, like Argentinosaurus, could still roam vast plains, reshaping forests and landscapes with their enormous appetites. Apex predators, like T-Rex or Giganotosaurus, might still stalk prey, their dominance keeping herbivore populations in check. Entire ecosystems would be structured around reptilian giants, leaving little space for mammals to rise beyond small, rodent-like niche. The food chains we know today would be unrecognizable. Climate would also play a role. After the asteroid, Earth's climate cooled dramatically, giving mammals an advantage. But in a world without the extinction, the warm, humid climate of the Mesozoic might have continued for millions of years, providing dinosaurs with ideal conditions to thrive. Our world today, with its cold poles and temperate zones, might instead be a planet of lush jungles and swamps filled with reptilian life. Flight would have been another fascinating path of evil. Birds are, in fact, living dinosaurs, the only branch that survived the extinction. If Nanavian dinosaurs had continued alongside them, we might see a world full of flying reptiles, some perhaps as large as small planes. Environments could be dominated by vast flocks of winged dinosaurs, filling the skies in ways we can scarcely imagine. For mammals, survival in this alternate world would be extremely difficult. Without the extinction, it is unlikely that primates, let alone humans, would have had the opportunity to expand. Mammals might have remained small, nocturnal scavengers, living in the shadows of reptilian titans. Our species would not exist, or if we did, we would live in a world where dinosaurs ruled above us, dictating every part of the food chain. The oceans, too, would look different. Marine reptiles, like mosasaurs and plesiosaurs, were wiped out in the extinction. In a world without that event, they might still dominate the seas, pushing whales, dolphins, and other marine mammals out of existence. The oceans of today, filled with intelligent mammals like orcas and whales, might instead belong to giant reptilian hunters. Even plant life might have taken a different path. The asteroid extinction helped flowering plants expand and dominate ecosystems. Without it, the planet might still be dominated by ferns, conifers, and cycads, creating a prehistoric-looking landscape of green, dense forests and swampy lowlands. Human agriculture, based largely on flowering plants and grains, might never have been possible. It is also possible that dinosaurs would have adapted to colder climates. Some fossil evidence shows that certain species already lived near the poles and may have developed primitive insulation like feathers. If they had survived, we might have seen the rise of warm-blooded, feathered dinosaurs capable of thriving in icy regions. Imagine a polar landscape, not of polar bears and penguins, but of feathered tyrannosaurs and cold-resistant herbivores. Of course, the survival of dinosaurs would not mean they remained frozen in time. Just as mammals evolved into everything from whales to bats to elephants, dinosaurs would have continued to evolve into new and surprising forms. The dinosaurs we picture from Jurassic Park would not be the dinosaurs of today. After 66 million years of further evolution, the Earth could be filled with creatures stranger and more diverse than we can imagine. From a human perspective, the implications are staggering. Civilization, as we know it, might never have arisen. There would be no cities, no technology, no space exploration. Or, in the most speculative scenario, intelligent dinosaurs might have developed their own civilizations. What would a dinosaur city look like? What kind of technology would reptilian minds invent? Would they live in harmony with the planet or build machines as we have? The possibilities stretch the imagination. In the end, the asteroid impact that ended the dinosaurs' reign was both a catastrophe and an opportunity. It ended the age of reptiles but allowed mammals to rise, eventually giving birth to us. If that impact had never happened, Earth would be a very different place. Perhaps more dangerous, perhaps more wondrous, but almost certainly not a world where humans are the dominant species. The story of what if dinosaurs never went extinct is not just a fantasy, it is a reminder of how fragile existence is, and how small events in deep time can change the fate of life forever. The fall of the dinosaurs cleared the way for us, but in another world, they might still rule.